The introduction of the ITF World Tennis Tour in 2019 is designed to better target prize money to more players and to ease the progress of the best new talent in the game. This video addresses key areas of the WTA Women's Singles Ranking Point System and new ITF World Tennis Ranking, how we move between 2018 and 2019, as well as entry into ITF World Tennis Tour tournaments. In 2018, players earn WTA ranking points at all ITF and WTA tournaments, offering at least $15,000 in prize money. From 2019, WTA ranking points will only be awarded at the tour level and the newly rebranded ITF World Tennis Tour $25,000 to $100,000 tournaments, what we're calling 25s, 60s, 80s, 100s, while $15,000 tournaments will be repositioned as ITF World Tennis Tour 15s, where players will earn ITF World Tennis ranking points. See the round-by-round points table at the end of the video. At the end of 2018, WTA ranking points earned by a player at $25,000 tournaments and above in the previous 52 weeks will be retained as WTA ranking points. WTA ranking points earned at $15,000 tournaments in the previous 52 weeks will be converted to ITF World Tennis ranking points for 2019 and removed from the WTA rankings. It will be common for players to have both a WTA ranking and an ITF World Tennis ranking. In 2018, the WTA and the ITF published weekly rankings that showed each player their actual WTA ranking, as well as what their new WTA and ITF rankings would be as if it were 2019 already, what we're calling their shadow rankings, so that players can familiarize themselves with the new ranking systems before 2019. The number of WTA-ranked players at the start of 2019 may be more than 750, and will depend on how many players earned a ranking at $25,000 tournaments or greater in 2018. In 2019, all ITF World Tennis Tour tournaments will be labelled according to whether the tournament is for men or women, the level of prize money, the location of the tournament, and the colour to show what type of points are being awarded. From 2019, all ITF World Tennis Tour tournaments from 15s up to 100s will be played over 7 days only, with 2 rounds of qualifying in a 24 draw and 5 main draw rounds in a 32 draw. Players will enter all tournaments in 2019 from 15s up to 100s via IPIN, using their new WTA and ITF rankings. You do not have to choose which ranking to enter with. The entry system will take into account your rankings and work out which ranking accepts you into your best position in a tournament, prioritizing main draw over qualifying draw. Or, after the entry deadline and withdrawal deadline, which ranking moves you up acceptance lists into draws. All you have to do is enter the tournament. The order of priority for direct acceptances into an ITF World Tennis Tour 15 is as follows. Players with a WTA ranking. Players with an ITF World Tennis ranking, followed by nationally ranked players and, if necessary, unranked players. Direct acceptance lists will vary from tournament to tournament. In each ITF World Tennis Tour 15 main draw, there will be up to 5 places reserved for top 100 juniors, as well as 4 wildcards and 6 qualifiers. If a junior withdraws before the freeze deadline, he or she can be replaced by another junior. After the freeze deadline, if top 100 juniors withdraw, those places will go to direct acceptances. Many of the same principles apply when entering ITF World Tennis Tour 25s. Direct acceptance places for WTA-ranked players, followed by, if necessary, players with ITF World Tennis rankings or national rankings. There will be no changes to playdown rules for 2019. You do not have to be within the WTA Top 750 to enter ITF World Tennis Tour $25,000 to $100,000 tournaments. Players within the WTA Top 750 will be able to play at ITF World Tennis Tour 15s. In each ITF World Tennis Tour 25 main draw, up to 5 places are reserved for those with the best ITF rankings. There will be 4 wildcards and 6 qualifiers. In the event that there are reserved places not taken up by those with ITF World Tennis rankings, those places will go to direct acceptances. Similarly, any withdrawals from the reserved places after the freeze deadline will be filled by the highest ranked players accepted into qualifying. In ITF World Tennis Tour 60s, 80s and 100s, players with an ITF World Tennis ranking can be accepted after WTA ranked players on the direct acceptance list. Players will still be able to prioritise their choice of tournament, whilst other entry and withdrawal procedures will remain the same. As is the case currently, if you've been accepted into more than one tournament approaching the withdrawal deadline and don't wish to play one of those tournaments, please remember to withdraw yourself before the system decides for you. We hope you found this video useful. As ever, we value your feedback. For any questions, please get in touch via our email address worldtennistour@itftennis.com.